I've actually looked at indigenous knowledge is neglected while it plays a crucial role in mitigating disaster, especially in rural communities. Therefore, this study seeks to give rise to the importance of local knowledge and practices in reducing the impact of disasters by drawing attention to floods. This study will propose solutions in integrating IKS with Western knowledge. Problem statement. The use of indigenous knowledge alongside scientific knowledge is increasingly advocated, but there is as yet no clearly developed framework demonstrating how the two could be integrated to reduce community vulnerability. This study presents a participatory approach in which relevant indigent and scientific may be integrated to reduce a community's vulnerability to environmental hazards. We go along with research questions. The main question that I came up with is, how can African countries' indigenous knowledge system be best integrated to be aligned with international disaster risk reduction in terms of floods prevention? The reason why I came up with this question, I was actually going through other scholars, international scholars as well. It's where they actually have plan in place. Like in some instances, even in poor countries, we find that they've got wooden fixtures that support the foundation so that the houses can be above the ground level in order to allow water to go through or to go underneath when there's flooding as well. And I think with those ideas, if we can apply it here locally as well, we can actually reduce some of the issues that we have, because I'm sure we're all aware that we're still like a developing country and we still have so many people that doesn't have proper houses with proper drainages as well. So in that sense, if we can use those systems that they use internationally, they can try and limit the damages caused by floods. The sub-questions were, what are the key characteristics of indigenous knowledge and disaster risk reduction? And the second one would be, is there a possibility of the two methods being integrated together? The last one would be, how can indigenous knowledge improve disaster risk reduction in African countries? Significance of the study. The study intends to contribute to the knowledge to influence the strategic intervention of DRR, filling the gap between IKS and DRR practices. The study will make a contribution towards the attainment of sustainable development. The research design. The study will be using qualitative method. This will include the causes and outcomes of the phenomenon. It will also allow for flexibility and deeper explanation of the phenomenon being studied. Data collection and analysis. Secondary data using desktop sources, journal, books, thesis, thematic analysis. Then ethical consideration. All sources utilized will be properly acknowledged. The researcher will be objective in interpretation of data. In my preliminary findings, I went to read a scholarly, there's a part that I took, according to Chabuta, 2009, state that in 2008, the province of Western Cape had experienced floods and more than 4,000 houses and 18,000 people were affected by these floods. It can be argued that floods manifest as effects of climate change, of which I know recently we had a workshop that was held in ICC where they talk about these issues and how to come up with sustainable ways in order to make sure that we don't really get affected by the climate change. Then I went on to the second one, which is the city of Cape Town, a total of 3,836 people living in informal settlement around Cape Town have been affected by flooding recently, of which that's where, if you really go deep on it, you'll see that indigenous knowledge is not really being applied, and some of them they're not really familiar with this as well. And then, according to Russell Mayring 2015, properties were severely damaged between Gatwick Street and Tropan Place in Malin Shore, Randburg, and Johannesburg. The situation was forcing residents to leave their homes, of which is proper planning and drainage system that are supposed to be in place were not really implemented. Then on my conclusion, the study has been developed in response to increased calls by both the international community and indigenous people to recognize the value of indigenous knowledge. This study has demonstrated a new approach within disaster risk reduction that enables communities to establish potential solutions to their vulnerability to environmental